Al Jazeera reports that fresh protests were seen across several European countries this past week over plans by respective governments to deal with the global economic crisis by introducing austerity measures. Public servants in Greece went on a 24-hour strike, while thousands took to the streets in Bulgaria and Macedonia to protest against policies to raise the retirement age. About 10,000 workers protested in Bulgaria's capital, Sofia, against a plan by the nation's government to raise the retirement age to 65. The country's Confederation of Independent Trade Unions is demanding that the age be kept unchanged, 63 for men and 60 for women. The unions say they will keep protesting until a formal agreement is reached. Meanwhile, in Macedonia, more than 2,000 uniformed police officers marched through the capital of Skopje to protest against changes to their retirement age. The police officers gathered outside the country's constitutional court to dispute its decision to repeal provisions that had allowed them to retire after 40 years of service, no matter what their age. In Romania, President Traian Băsescu refused to sign a pension bill passed by the national parliament that would make men and women retire at the age of 65. Women workers in Romania currently retire at 58 and men at 62. Băsescu sent the legislation, which has been validated by Romania's constitutional court, back to parliament. Romania's two main opposition parties have threatened to impeach Băsescu if he signs the bill into law. Meanwhile, in Greece, workers walked out of their jobs, protesting against EU and International Monetary Fund prescribed austerity measures. The austerity measures have hit civil servants particularly hard, with wages cut by an average of 15%, in addition to tax hikes and a pension freeze agreed to help restore the country's finances in return for a $154 billion EU/IMF bailout. We demand that these measures be rescinded immediately and reforms implemented instead that will benefit the working class and their families in terms of education, social security, and health, or whatever they need, and not big businesses and interests.